Hello students, I hope you all are fine and enjoying the PPTs. Today we will study another topic in the lesson population and organism known as population. Now first we'll study what are population attributes. Now what do you mean by attribute? Attributes are nothing but the characteristic. So we will study population characteristic. Now, population attributes or the characteristic include birth rates, death rates. The rates are expressed in change in number. It may be increase or decrease of population. The number may be increase or decrease. Another characteristic is sex ratio. So, the population consists of male and female. Population is composed of individuals of different ages. This is another characteristic. All the population doesn't have individual of same age. Population consists of individual of different ages. Then population size is also called as population density. Another word for the population size, more scientific term, is population density, and it is denoted by capital letter N. So you can see in this picture many people. Okay, now this is just to show you the number of people when we say a population. Now the current population of India is 1,394,309,103 as of Friday, July 23. So this was taken from the Google, the current population. Okay, so this is the current population of India. It will keep on changing. Now populations, the attribute. So in this we will study in detail. The species living in a group in a well-defined geographical area share or compete for similar resources, potentially interbreed, and thus constitute a population. So what do you understand by term population? So population केन्ना म्हणटा आमी एक particular group of people. Okay? So they live in a defined geographical area, एका particular habitats and they रावता. Okay, well developed geographical area, share or compete for similar resources. ते similar resources share करतात, त्याच्याबरोबर compete करता. Potentially interbreed, त्यांच्यामध्ये interbreeding जाता, reproductive activity form जाता, and this whole process constitute a population. This whole process called the population. A group of individuals resulting from asexual reproduction is also a population. Now, from asexual reproduction also we consider it as a population. Examples: all the cormorants in a wetland. Now, these are the cormorants, the birds which are found in the wetlands. They are called as the cormorants. Okay, so it is a one group of species and which constitute a population. Then rats in abandoned dwelling. So this is another population. Teakwood trees. This is another population of plant in a forest tract. Then bacteria in a culture plate. You can see these are the bacterial colony in a culture. This is also a population. And lotus plant in a pond. That is also a population. So this is the example of population. An individual have birth and death, but a population has birth rates and death rate. So when we consider individual person, we say it is a birth, and when that individual person die, we say it is a death. But population, when we consider number of people together, we say it is a birth rate and death rates. Okay, so birth rate and death rate in terms of total population. Then in a population, rates refer to a per capita births and death respectively. So we calculate population per year. Okay, that is per capita. So it may be per capita birth, that is per year birth rate, or the death rate per year. The rates are expressed as change in number. So these rates, birth rate or death rate, they are expressed in numbers and it changes. It may be increased, so when birth rates occur it increases, when death occur it decreases with respect to the members of the population, which population we are considering. Now examples of population, say in a pond there are 20 lotus plants last year. Okay, we are considering now population of a pond, lotus plant in a pond. So last year there were 20 lotus plants. Through reproduction, 8 new plants are added. Okay, taking the current population to 28. So current population कितले जातले 28. पहली last year 20 असले plus reproduction the new offspring 8 new offspring. So total population कितले आले 28. So the birth rate is 8, that is the new plants form, divided by पयलीचे कितले आसले total 20 is equal to 0.4 offspring per lotus per year. So this is found per year because it was given in the year. So the problems or MCQ question may come on this, students. So you should know how to find out the birth rate and death rate. So here 0.4 offspring per lotus per year was found. Okay, that is the birth rate. Now similarly, another example is if 4 individuals in a laboratory population of 40 fruit flies died in a week. Okay, now you see here the period changes. Okay, here it was year, now it is a week. Okay, so 4 individuals in a laboratory of 40 fruit flies. So there were 40 fruit flies, and out of that 4 fruit flies died in a week. The death rate in the population during that period, that is during that week, is 4 divided by 40 is equal to 0.1 individual per fruit fly per week. Okay, that is the death rate. Another characteristic of population is sex ratio. That is either we have male and the female. So this is the symbol for male and this is the symbol for female. An individual is either male or female, but a population has a sex ratio that is 60% of the population are females and 40% male. Now this was considered during that year. For human population, the age pyramids generally show age distribution of males and females in a combined diagram. Okay, so human pyramids, they show the age distribution pyramid of males and females in a combine. Okay, the shape of the pyramid reflects the growth status of the population, that is whether it is growing, that is expanding, stable, or declining, decreasing. So these are the pyramids, age pyramids. Okay, male and females are combined here. Now here also for NEET and all MCQs come for NEET exam, so you should know what are expanding, stable and decline. Now we'll see it is depicted in the color. Now this yellow color represents pre-reproductive age, means before reproductive age. This blue color represents the reproductive age, and this is post-reproductive age, old age you can say. This is reproductive young adults, and this is the children you can say. Now first one is expanding, you can say it is a expanding, where second one is stable. You can see this the bottom one is large, whereas this is stable, not expanding. Okay, whereas third one is declining, you can see it is narrowing on top also and down also, the pyramid. So here pre-reproductive and post-reproductive age people are declining, that is decreasing in number, whereas here it is stable, the number doesn't increase or decrease. Okay, it is stable of both reproductive and pre-reproductive, whereas here it is increasing, so that's why it is called as the expanding. The size of the population in nature could be as low as 10 Siberian cranes at Bharatpur wetland in any year, or go into millions Sclabinemonas in a pond. So when we'll say it is a population, so population could be as low as 10 number of individual, or it can be into a millions. Okay, so these are the Siberian cranes. So this is also one population, and you can see here these are the Chlamydomonas species. So if you take one drop of water, fresh water, you will find thousands of Chlamydomonas present in that one drop of water. Okay, so the population size varies. Population size more technically called population density, and population size कितें म्हणटा more scientific term on population density, and it is denoted by capital letter N. In an area, if there are 200 Parthenium plants, you can see these are the Parthenium plant. It is a weed like plant which are growing roadside, or the carrot grass or the Parthenium plants, but only a single huge banyan tree with a large canopy. So if you compare this 200 Parthenium plant with a banyan tree with large canopy, this is the canopy of banyan tree. The population density of banyan is low related to that of the Parthenium. So ह्याची population density कमी आहे, कारण this is the only one tree, whereas Parthenium are 200 plants. So population density is low, but the percent cover of biomass is measure of the population size. Sometimes in that case, the percent cover of biomass, here its biomass is a measure of the population size. So this is the exception. So here we consider biomass. Now what is biomass? That is the above so the plant, when we are considering here plant biomass, so the above ground parts of the plant is called as the biomass. Okay, so if we consider this biomass and we compare it to Parthenium, so 200, the biomass of Parthenium will be very low compared to the banyan tree. Understanding student? So biomass घेता असताना आम्ही हेचे टोटल वेट काढता आणि above the groundaचे आणि हेचे टोटल वेट काढता. So that will be the biomass weight of the plant. So banyan tree चे biomass चढ असतले of course. The total number is again not an easily adaptable measure if the population is huge and counting is impossible or very time consuming. So sometimes कितें जाता सांग, आमी total numberचेरूच रावूंक शकना when the population is huge and counting is impossible. For example, in the case of Chlamydomonas bacteria, the population is huge and it is very time consuming to count one each individual. Okay, the number of fish caught per tribe is good enough measure of its total population density in the lake. आता फिशाचे पॉप्युलेशन आम्ही कशे काढतले? दर्यान आम्ही एक इंडिव्हिज्युअल फिश काउंट करूंक शकना, इजंट इट? आम्ही काउंट करूंक शकता दर्यान. सो आम्ही तेजो अंदाज लायता कितले पॉप्युलेशन आसा डिपेंडींग अपॉन द फिश कॉट. सो कितले नुस्तें जाळ्यान मेळ्ळें तेजेर वयल्यान आमी तेजो अंदाज लायता कितले पॉप्युलेशन डेन्सिटी आसतली ती. We mostly estimate population sizes indirectly without actually counting them or seeing them. Sometimes it is not possible to count. So indirectly, without counting, we estimate the population size. The tiger census in our national parks and tiger reserve is often based on the pug marks and fecal pallets. आता टायगराचे पॉप्युलेशन कितले आसा हे कोण कशें सांगूंक शकता? सो we cannot count individual tigers because you don't know where they will be there in the very deep forest. Okay, so they count the tiger population by or the tiger census by based on their pug mark. Now this is the pug and this is the pug marks, so their imprints, pug marks and fecal pallets. Okay, the fecal discharge. So depending on them, they count the tigers population. Okay, so now population growth. Okay, when we say population is growing or growth take place, So there are four factors responsible for the population growth. One is natality, second is immigration, third is mortality, fourth is emigration. So this will give us the population density. Okay, all these are responsible for the population density. Now what is natality? Definition will see later. So natality in short is the birth rate. Then immigration is the people coming inside from another place. Then mortality is the death rate, and emigration is the going or migrating from one place to another place. Okay, so now this natality and immigration, so here we have given plus sign, so that what that shows in this figure, it increases the population. Same, natality is the birth rate, so in a given population, and immigration, the people coming from outside, so this both will increase the population density. Whereas mortality and emigration depicted a minus sign. So mortality is the death rate. If death occurs, the population will decrease. Emigration is migrating from that population to another places, so again it will decrease the population density. So this is the diagram to depict all these four factors. I hope I am clear. Now population growth, the size of the population, now we'll see in detail of those factors, the diagram. The size of the population for any species, not a static parameter. So population size, same run for any species. It keeps changing in time depending on various factors including food availability, predation pressure and reduced weather. So population size कोणाचेर डिपेंड आसता, वेरियस फॅक्टर्स सच एज फूड अवेलेबिलिटी. समज फूड अवेलेबल ना जाल्यार थंयसर पॉप्युलेशन इनक्रीज जातलें ना. सो प्रिडेशन प्रेशर, सो थंयसर समज 10 क्रेन्स आसा, सायबेरियन क्रेन्स, आनी तांकां टायगरान दोगा जाणांक खाल्लें, जाल्यार तें पॉप्युलेशन इनक्रीज जातलें. सो देर इज अ प्रिडेशन प्रेशर and reduce weather. So weather conditions are also important for the population. So that's how the population keeps on changing. These factors, if they are favorable, then the population will increase. The density of a population in given habitat during a given period changes due to change in four basic processes. So density of population, it will change when there is a change in these four processes, that is natality and immigration. As I explained you, natality and immigration will contribute to increase in population density, whereas mortality and emigration will decrease the population density. Now student, you have to know the spellings. Okay, here immigration and emigration. Okay, on the definitions you have to study. So natality refers to the number of births during a given period in the population that are added to the initial density. Okay, so natality is the number of birth, okay, in a given period, means say for example in a year or in a week. So it depends, time period depends. Then mortality is the number of deaths in the population during a given period. Immigration is the number of individuals of the same species that have come into the habitat from elsewhere during the time period under consideration. Now you know students that because of the for jobs or for the different work, people come from or as a visitors or as a for travelers, they come from another places to our India. Okay, so that is called the immigration, and they settle there only. Once they come, they settle here only and they carry out the reproductive process. So that is called the immigration. Whereas emigration is the number of individuals of the population who left the habitat and gone elsewhere during the time period under consideration. Whereas emigration means एका प्लेसी वचून दुसऱ्या प्लेसी वचून. बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल इज बर्ड्स. when the conditions are not favorable, birds migrates to another area. So ताका कितें म्हणटा आमी emigration. Now another example is of emigration is Some of you must have your cousins, brothers, sister migrating to another country for job, okay, for career, okay, and they settle there. So that is called as the emigration. Understood? Yes. So if n is the population density at time t, then its density at time t at time is t plus 1 is nt, that is population density at a particular time plus 1 is equal to nt, that is population density, plus birth rate plus immigration minus death rate plus emigration. So this will give us the population density of a particular population. Now population density will increase if number of birth plus the number of emigrants is more than the number of deaths plus the number of emigrants, okay, otherwise it will decrease. So if this count is increases, this population density will decrease. If this count increases, then population density will also increase. So under normal condition, births and deaths are the most important factors influencing population density. The other two factors, that is death rate and immigrants, assuming importance under special condition. This comes under special condition. For example, if a new habitat just being colonized, एक न्यू हॅबिटेट न्यू प्लेस आसा आनी ते कॉलनायज जाता, लोक येवन येवन रावता, then emigration may contribute more significantly to population growth than birth rate. So थंयसले population density is not depend upon the birth rate but the emigrants people. कळटा तुमकां? सो से फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक हरमलचीच एग्जाम्पल घेया, एक हरमल एरिया आसा आनी थंयसर भायले लोक येवन येवन दुसऱ्या स्टेटींतले लोक येवन येवन रावपाक लागले. सो हांगासले पॉप्युलेशन इज नॉट इनक्रीजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ द बर्थ रेट. Okay, here the hermal population is increasing because of the immigration, people coming from the outside. So this emigration is considered as a special condition. So if n is the population density at time t, then its density at time t plus 1. This is same, it is repeated. So I hope students you have understood today's concept of population, which is very clear and simple and very interesting also. Please read the textbook, and if you have any difficulty, let me know. Thank you.